Good morning, Web Spiders. Today is Thursday. It is April 4th, 2019. So glad you're in the web. We got a lot of exciting things happening today. Number one, it's going to be a beautiful day. So all students need to bring their jackets if they're going to PE today, because Mr. Hartman will be doing activities with all the PE classes outside. So we may have to do a special call to fourth grade because I don't think they watch announcements until after specials. But everyone needs to take their jackets so they can have fun outside. These responsibility tickets, remember, we're doing a drawing, and we're doing the drawing at the end of school tomorrow for Wizards tickets. So teachers, if you catch someone showing the character trait of responsibility, make sure you give them one of these. They're going to put their name on it. The jar is in the cafeteria to turn those in. And at the end of school tomorrow, we're going to do that drawing. Today is Sophie Osterhout Owen's birthday from Mrs. Abel's room. And today is also Ryan Ramsey's birthday from Mrs. Bartram's room. So happy birthday to both of you. Come see me for a birthday backpack trip. My guests are coming into the studio. They need to get in between these two chairs here. So glad. If you'll notice, guests, our camera's working beautifully today. We're starting to figure out the new changes on YouTube. And when I'm setting my settings now, they're saving instead of flipping the camera upside down every time like it was earlier in the week. So I'm so glad. So we've got birthdays, responsibility dates. Let me just talk about responsibility for just a second, because let's talk about a consequence for a minute. A consequence is the result or outcome of our actions. Consequences can be positive, good, or negative, not so good. For example, if you're supposed to do your chores by Sunday evening at 5, that would mean you'd be responsible if you did your chores by 5 and you get them done. The consequence of your actions is that your parents are happy with you and maybe you even get an allowance or something. In another example, if you leave your bike behind your dad's car in the driveway and he doesn't see it when he's pulling out, the consequence of your action is probably that your bike got run over and it's ruined, right? Not so responsible. So again, responsibility is doing something you're expected to do, and there is a consequence for your actions. Sometimes it's good if you do it right, and sometimes it's not so good if you do it wrong. So practice responsibility. Hopefully you'll earn one of these responsibility tickets. Did you guys see the jar in the cafeteria yesterday on the sharing table? So if you get one of those, you put your name on it. Make sure you put your first and last name on it, okay? And put it in that jar. And we're going to draw at the end of school tomorrow for free Wizards tickets. So that's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. Okay. I think that's all of our special announcements. Don't forget jackets if you have PE today. Spelling bee is at 9. I would like you to be sitting in the bleachers by about 5 till if you're planning to watch today. It is optional. You do not have to bring your class to the spelling bee, but it's open for anyone who does want to watch it, okay? We're going to kind of leave the front several rows of chairs open for parents so that they can watch their kids participate in that spelling bee. Let's stand and push our chairs in. And before we have our moment of silence, I'm going to have my guests introduce themselves. Tell us who you are and what class you're from.
I'm Wes, Mrs. Rector's class. I'm Kenley from Mrs. Rector's class. I'm Juliana from Mrs. Rector's class. I'm Faith Jones from Mrs. Rector's class. I'm Ellie from Mrs. Rector's class. I'm Camden Manabal from Mrs. Rector's class.
Okay, and let's go ahead and think about our day. Think about what it's going to take to be responsible, and think about others in our moment of silence. And Julianne, would you hold that, please? And Julianne, before we do our pledge, a birdie told me that you had reached a milestone in reading counts, and perhaps it's time for you to be a principal for the day? Ooh, we're going to have to choose a day for next week that you could be principal for the day, okay? All right, that's pretty exciting. Okay, let's do our pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice job. Now let's do our creed. Let's have a thrilling Thinking Thursday. Can we do that? Okay, here we go.
I am a member of the Webb family. I take pride in myself and my school. I promise to do these things every day. I will only say positive things about myself and others. I will respect and trust others. I will insist on giving my personal best.
I will discuss and listen actively. I will expect to give truth and honesty. I am glad to do my part to make web school a place where everybody is somebody special. Oh, make it the best day ever. Good luck to all of our spelling bee contestants. And as always, make sure you are
doing it right.
Have a great day, spiders.